Okay, so we are live with Jason Webb. Jason, thank you so much for being on the show. It's good to see
No,
you.
thanks for having me, Joe.
I haven't seen you in such a long time. For
It's been quite a while. And meetings
um,
nowadays are over the phone.
yeah, exactly. Like at least we can sit and drink beer while we meet having meetings.
Well,
So
I'll
cheers.
drink my coffee.
But let's just do an introduction from your side. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Jason Webb. I'm three-time South African SupaDrift Champion, and I've been drifting now since 2011. Last year I had a bit of a break off the drifting scene, but this year we've come back. I drive the Monster Energy Roush Performance Ford Mustang. Probably one of the baddest machines on the drift circuit here in South Africa. It's convertible as well, which makes it quite unique. And it being a Mustang on the drift scene is quite unique in itself. So I'm super proud to have the affiliations I have on board. And
So let's start from the beginning. I mean, where did all of this come from? Where did the whole racing thing? I mean, what was that moment that started everything for you?
motorsport started for me basically as a young kid. My father was always my biggest influence in the whole motorsport scene. My brother used to race motocross and main circuit racing. My dad used to do drag racing and main circuit racing. So I always used to go down and watch them as well as my cousin. And the one day I actually saw drifting at Killarney, and I was like, I used to actually race go-karts back at that time. This was around 2009. And then I saw Otto Graven and his brother Ronnie drifting around Killarney. And I was like, damn, that looks so exciting. Like, I really want to do that. And a year later, my dad got a phone call to build some cars for Otto to get sent to America. So my dad went up there, and Otto was looking for someone to train. And he brought me up to Kimberley, and we first played around with the go-karts a little bit, and on the quad bikes, having a bit of fun on the bikes. And then we moved over into a drift car, and as soon as I got in the car, I just felt comfortable and one with the car, and didn't know exactly what to do. But I mean, I learned very quickly, and I wasn't allowed to compete either until I was up to standard. Which was quite a nice thing. I didn't have to learn in any drift events or anything like that. And my training was very, very particular. Everything I had to do everything in order. I had to, obviously start with the basics. Start with handbrake for about a week, just so you get that consistency. If you make a mistake, you get out the car, you take a walk, and if you don't spend time in the car, you're not having fun. So so you stop making mistakes, so you can spend more time in the car.
Yeah. No, take that minute to just calm yourself and don't get frustrated, don't get angry, and
Yeah.
Look, I've been in the car with you, dude. You are one of the most relaxed people I've ever seen. Yeah. In actual fact, I think us driving from the airport to a meeting, you were more hectic than when you were in the drift car. Okay. I mean, the way I explained to someone the one day driving with you is like controlled chaos. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting in the car and you're having this chat with me, and outside it's just smoke, tires, and everything going on.
I'm in my comfort zone.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, so you got onto the track. I mean, look, you've got one of the sponsors everybody wants. I mean, you got Monster. How did that go? How did that whole thing with Monster come together?
Yeah, that actually started right in the beginning in 2011. I actually had Mike and Jim help me out to try and speak to the guys who were working here with Monster in South Africa. They had a good relationship with them, and they helped me get on board. And I've been on board with Monster Energy since 2011, and I've been so grateful for that. It's obviously such a huge brand name to have behind your name, and to be affiliated with them is amazing. And then to get obviously Roush from 2017 was just the cherry on the cake. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better, especially in the country that we're in, the motorsport scene, which, in relatively speaking, is quite dead.
Yeah.
So to have these sponsors is really, really cool.
But you've raced overseas as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I've driven in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drove in London at Linden Hill, and I drove also in Gatwick. in Norway, and I did a few fun events in Finland, and yeah, it's all thanks to Monster Energy. You know, they took me over there and got me cars and got to meet really cool people. Yeah.
How is that compared to South Africa? I mean, the driving style, the whole infrastructure, is it very different to South Africa?
Oh yeah, completely different. It's just they I don't know how they do it, but they look past like all the competitiveness side of things, and you know, things like that, and they just want to drive and have fun. They don't really care about the whole competitive side of things,
Yeah,
unless you go to an actual competition, you know. But the events I did was just, there was like 60 drifters on the same track at the same time, just having fun. And I mean, we don't get the circuits like they do, the circuit time, the seat time. Like the only seat time I get is at drift events, which is quite ridiculous. But it is what it is, you know. It's all we got. So
you tell the boys from Performance Center that they need to build you a track now, or that, or just go around the office.
We got one in the back there. We got a nice private street in the back.
Excellent. I mean, so last year, like you said, you took a year off. And what, did you just want to get everything ready from your side, relook at everything, or what was the story?
Yeah, I wasn't very comfortable with how competition was going in South Africa. For me, there was no competition for me. So, I mean, I was winning pretty much every event when I was driving in, and I wasn't happy with that because I wasn't driving. You know, I didn't feel like I was like, sure, like I really had to drive for that win, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, I want to feel that through events. You know, I want to be like, oh, that was a tough win.
Yeah.
But if I'm walking through events, I mean, I don't want to sound like cocky or anything. Don't get me wrong. But I'm a competitive guy. I want to be competitive. I don't want to just repetitively win. You know?
No, but
so for me,
your competitors push you. I mean, they're the guys that make you better. That's the guys you strive to compete with. That's where your skill comes from, is being better every time. If there's nothing to compete, obviously you'll get bored with it.
Yeah, no, 100%. So that's why this year I'm going back in it. There's few other drivers that are also starting to drive now again. So I'm excited to get back in the car again and, you know, have a drift event again.
I'm actually going to get a hold of Jim and Mike and them so we can have a discussion and find out what's happening with drifting in South Africa, especially now after the lockdown, to see where it goes and where the events are. It's just, to me, it's just, I don't understand why it's not pulling the spectatorship and everything. I mean, you and I have had this conversation a few times about, you know, the industry and how to build it up and get the guys behind it. But I don't know if it's just motorsport in general that's just suffering at the moment. You know?
Yeah, no, I think it is. I mean, if you go to any motorsport event, unless it's like a drag event, but I mean, for some reason, the drag events seem to just pull the crowds, you know. Drag racing is one of the biggest stimulants of motorsport we have in this country, and it just pulls the people.
But it's great.
When it comes to main circuit or drifting or motocross or go-karting, there's no people. Like
there's no spectator. There's no spectatorship.
Spectators, yeah.
You know, I remember when the Monster Jam guys were in South Africa. I've got a fly that's attacking me. So the thing that amazed me about the American setup and stuff, and it was something I think I spoke to Claire Vale about it at one stage as well. That they're keeping the drivers stay away from the fans. There's no interaction really between drivers and fans and stuff at the moment. You know, these events, you get there and there's T-shirts and there's caps and everything's there. You can go meet the driver. You know, you can meet your hero. You can get stuff signed and all this type of stuff. And I keep feeling that's a part we're losing in South Africa. We don't have that interaction. It's always like the drivers are over there and the spectators are over there, and you can get to see the now, but that's it. It's not that one-on-one like they have in the US.
I know what you mean, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I see what you mean. We're missing that whole interaction part of things, which I mean, we do interact with the crowds, but not on that level.
Exactly. I mean, Monster is great with that. I mean, when they bring the guys in and that type of stuff, they bring that
Yeah,
element in it. But I just think that they need to do it for the whole thing. That I think we need to build heroes, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need idols, things like
Yeah,
that.
we do. I mean, look, you are a phenomenal driver. And yeah, I think, to me, if I looked at not last year, the year before, when you were racing, you were right. I was saying to my wife and everybody that you had no competition.
Yeah,
You basically had to put the car on a ship and go to the US or somewhere to go compete.
yeah. And
Um,
it also like it got irritating for me. Like every time I got ready to go in events, people were just like, "Oh, you're gonna win, you're gonna win."
mm,
You know, it's like I'll tell myself that as a confidence thing. Like just tell myself like I'll win as a confidence booster and just to get an edge on my competitors.
mm,
But it's like it was expected of me, not to
yeah,
say like, yeah, I don't know how to put it, but it's like everyone just expected me that I was going to win. I was just like, no, there was no competition type of thing, which I didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy that at all.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason and I have been working with this. We still worked with the Mustang thing from the beginning. I think Ryan and myself from Monster were drinking beer at a drifting event when we came up
Mm.
with the idea for all of this. And then I mean, because they said at that stage you were driving the what's it, the S13 or S14.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
S13, yeah.
Then they needed you to be in a more marketable car than anything else. And we knew then that was going to change everything. I mean, it was the first time,
Yeah,
it was the first time a production company or actual, excuse me, manufacturer got involved, like Solycal got
with
involved
drifting.
with drifting in South Africa,
Yeah,
with Ford supplying the car and everything like that. But I did not see that was the impact that it would do. That it would put you that far, get, how can I put it? The other guys just had to catch up, basically, more than
yeah,
anything else, which is, I mean, it sounds
yeah,
horrible. And it's not for lack of drivers and skill from the guys' side. I think it's more just the power and build and having that backing and stuff that was different.
yeah.
So
Yeah, no, for sure. And I
we
mean,
can't.
I've got a ton of experience on my hands as well. So, that really, really helps.
Oh well,
And also knowing the car and building the car together with my father and things like
yeah.
that really helps with getting to know the car.
Dude, when you guys did that car, that was just insane. I've never seen them cut so much metal. I mean, I think I picked up the whole nose of your car the one day when the motor was out. It was so light.
Yeah.
But it was such a learning curve. But I mean, by the time Roush and them came onto the scene, I mean, you already had what two wins behind your belt, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I won 2 championships in 2013 and 2015.
Mm.
And then almost got another one. Well, 2016, I broke my knee, so I couldn't drive. That's when I went to go drive in Europe.
Yeah.
And then 2017 was when I got the Mustang, which we missed the first 2 or 3
Yeah.
events,
Yes.
but we still managed to get third in the championship.
Mm.
The 3 out of the 4 events we did do, we won them. So
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
car,
Then you had
we
that
came on
big.
it.
Then you had that big accident as well. Where was that? There was a
Yeah,
Desi there.
yeah, Desi, and straight into that tractor tire,
What
just
happened
buried half.
there?
Actually, the left front shock collapsed, and it
Oh,
was a pity. There was a passenger in the car with us as well.
oh wow.
So as we went through one of the dips at Desi, I hit the dip as I switched, and I was like, "Oh, this car is going straight for this tire wall," and
Yeah.
there was nothing I could do about it. I
Ah.
tried to go backwards, sideways, but it was just going forward, which is the worst way you can go into it.
Yeah, I watched that. I will watch that one online, and I'm. Dude, we just did that. How did you break it? No,
Oh,
no. But
God,
then you came back. I mean, what you basically won every the not last year, the year before. You won every event, or except one, wasn't it?
except for one, yeah, yeah.
And and that one you lost in a technicality or something, but didn't you?
Yeah, they said I dropped 2 wheels off the track. I don't believe I did. But I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like you said, it comes down to look at it. It reminds me of back in the day with Michael Schumacher when he was like cleaning up the whole time, you know, and like it's probably not good for the sport when you've got the same guy winning every time because everybody's like, yeah, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
The point, yeah. At least, like you said, you need that competitive edge. But there's some cool cars coming out now. I mean, what's it, Chris Long? He's coming in with was that new Toyota? What that they've done?
Yeah, that Auris. It's
Yeah.
got the same engine like the Mustang has in with the Coyote V8 supercharged.
Mm-hmm. And how does that motor?
I haven't seen it drive, so
Yeah,
I don't know how it performs.
Because that's quite short. I mean, it's a very short wheelbase.
Well, the wheelbase is the same. It just doesn't have a boot.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So the wheelbase.
Yeah. But I mean, it is a bit of a mind altering change.
Exactly.
Because like you have to go an extra meter closer to the wall now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, but you've got a massive bonnet in front of you from to
I can't even see over my bonnet.
Exactly. Is that the Coyote? Is that actually taking the punishment quite nicely, or?
Oh man, that I can't believe. Like we have not touched that engine since 2017. All we did is change oil, and it runs absolutely amazing.
And you guys have a supercharger on that as well, hey?
Yeah, the supercharger. We're running over 800 horsepower, you know, with the ethanol and the Haltech ECU. So I mean, I don't know how she's still going, but I mean, she's taking a lot of pounding.
Is it? Yeah, but I mean, you just keep that thing in the revs constantly, hey? And
Yeah,
then, I mean,
it stings.
There's always stuff on these things that guys want to know. I mean, like tires. How many on a testing or on a weekend for an event? How many tires sets do you guys go through normally?
On a drift event, we go through anywhere between 20, 30 new tires.
What?
Because if you think about it, I mean, we do 2 laps on a set of tires. So you got qualifying, which is a set of tires. Then you got top 16, top 8, top 4 finals, and that's 10 tires without even practice.
Oh wow!
So yeah, you must, and so you have at least another 10 for practice, and then you haven't included any one more times. If you need to change tires, you have one more time.
Yeah.
So you have between 20 and 30 new tires.
They said that's the most expensive part of the sport is tires, the constant supply.
Yeah, 100%. And it's very difficult to get, you know, full-blown tire sponsorship here in South Africa with the lack of media and things that we get.
Yeah. Have you guys got someone lined up this year for tires on your side? Or you guys still looking?
No. Yeah, we're still looking.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I've been driving for so long, and I've been trying.
Exactly. Out of everybody, you should be the one that's easier to get to it. Yeah.
But you know, other people know other people who know other people, and then they get it. And
hey, dude, that's the way. That's the way it works in South Africa. It's about who you know.
Yeah.
Jason, so from your career, where do you see yourself going forward? What's on the cards now? I hear Grant said you're coming to do the Knysna Hill Climb, Samoa Hill Climb.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the Samoa Hill Climb with Performance Center. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm not going sideways up it. They want me to go straight up the mountain.
Let's do it once.
So so I'm really looking forward to doing that and just doing more driving, you know, more demos and things like that. Just more sea time, really, wherever it is.
Get out there as much as possible. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself in the seat. You know, that's the
100%. Sorry, long-term goal is obviously to go and drive overseas and get a drive overseas. Obviously won't live there or anything, but just to be able to drive in an overseas series or an event or two, you know, that's obviously my goal. And to compete in like Formula Drift or something like that would be
that would be insane.
That's where I really want to be.
Yeah, to get to Formula Drift. Because I mean that whole infrastructure, everything has changed on that side now. I mean that is actually possible now for you to get into Formula Drift, isn't it?
Yeah, well, fortunately, with the championships here in South Africa, I'm eligible to enter into like Formula Drift, the pro category, which is quite nice, you know. So I don't have to go through the pro series or anything.
Jason, listen, thanks for having the chat with us. Listen, and all the best, dude. All the best for the career and for this year for the driving. Yeah. And next time I'm in Joburg, dude, you better take me for a spin, because I said to Grant that I was in the car. I was in your in the Nissan. I wasn't in the Mustang. So you still owe me a drive.
Oh, so you have to. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
And it's at the moment it's at the Craft exhaust systems for a new exhaust system.
Really?
So
sorry. Before we go off, tell us, what are you doing to it now? I mean, Grant said you guys are upgrading it and changing things. So what are you guys doing to it?
Yeah, well, we're busy upgrading the whole exhaust system now. So it had the one outlet out the passenger side. We're going to do a double flat outlet out either side.
You're going H pipe, yeah.
Yeah, and then also we got a new. It's still on the cards though, but we got another oil company on board. We're still finalizing a few things there, and yeah, just a few neatening up things in the engine bay and tweaking the engine a little bit, and getting everything refined and ready for the year again.
Dude, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Yeah,
thanks for having me.
I'll hopefully with the next event, let me see if I can get my ass through there. If not, I'll definitely see you in Joburg. And then we can go grab a coffee. All right.
Yeah. Well, I'll drink a beer then. Okay. Now.
All right, man. Listen, look after yourself. Okay.
Okay, man. Yeah, thanks. You too. We'll chat soon.
Cheers. Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.